What's up, guys? Taylor here. I've had a lot of people asking for just a really good how to get good video, how to do this video for different styles for gaming. And a lot of you guys know I'm the developer for the Black Ops VC iPhone app series, and basically the same question just persists throughout. How can I get better? How can I do this? How can I do that? So I've got a decent tutorial on having the right gear. I used to race ATVs professionally, and I'll tell you to your face right now, you can be the best rider in the world. You don't have the best products, you're not going anywhere. So that's the first thing, is you need the right gear. And people are like, well, what's the gear for gaming? You have a controller and a television. Right. Well, let's go over two different setups real quick. So first thing you're going to need, without a doubt, is some type of a headset. I've got the Triton AX Pros here. I really like them. I've owned almost every headset you can name, from Skull Candy, Turtle Beaches, Triton, Astros, all of them. I just picked up the Triton AX Pros because my Astros broke, and I can tell you right now, I'm not affiliated with either brand. The AX Pros sound about 99% as good as Astros, and they're $180 with tax, and you can get them at most Best Buys. That's a really good perk there. Second thing you need, and it's coming from a competitive gamer myself. I used to play Halo 3 very competitively. You need a very good, very high response LCD or preferably LED TV. I've got the new Samsung LED TV with a 1 millisecond response rate, and that's the amount of time it takes for the signal to refresh. Basically, that's so fast. If you have it on the highest settings and you're playing on about 7 or 8 sensitivity in Call of Duty, your screen will tear. It's so fast. You actually have to turn the TV's performance down. Picture is amazing. I mean, you can see everything. LED is definitely the way to go. And if you're heading to LANs, doing whatever, you can take this thing with you. It is a ½ inch thick and weighs about 2 pounds. A kitten could carry it. So that's a really solid setup there. It's the Samsung LED TV. Runs about $300. It's not too bad. Also got that from Best Buy. Third thing you need, wired controller. Quit playing with wireless controllers. They feel different, they're heavier, and they're not going to be allowed at a single competitive event. So if you want to start going to MLG events, big tournaments, get off those wired controllers, get yourself a quality wired controller, and try to find a no-slow if you can. It's not as big in Call of Duty, but for the Halo players out there, you know what a no-slow controller is, and you know how important they are. Fourth thing, control freaks. If you do not have them, you're missing out big time. So the science behind it really makes sense. You have a longer angle. Let me pull this a little closer up. So you have a raised analog stick, which makes the arc longer but also less extreme. So you can play on a higher sensitivity, and since you're higher up, you're making longer movements but at a more slow and controlled rate. I went from playing from like 4 to 5 on Call of Duty to 7 to 8, and I use mostly single shot weapons. This is not a modded controller either, and accurate as can be. But with the control freaks, you can make small movements at 7 or 8 and be very controlled. But if you need to quickly whip around, you have this huge analog stick. You just flip it over real fast and spin around quickly. Works amazing for Halo as well. I have found that I've recommended these to quite a few different people, and they have just said BR and DMR has just right up. I've never had a person that uses control freaks not like them. I also am an affiliate with the brand. I want to be partnered with the best, so they sponsor our iPhone app, and if you go through me, you can get a 10% discount through them. All you need to do is enter the code IAPP. That's the letter IAPP in the discount box, and you'll get a 10% discount off of those, which brings them down to like dirt cheap. I mean, like I said, these are like $10, and they last forever. I mean, these are the original ones they sent me 8 months ago, and I play a couple hours every day. And like I said, these things are amazing. If you don't have them, try them out. One thing I am going to tell you, they take some getting used to. Took me about 2 hours to get used to them. I like switching controller layouts. Definitely worth it though. They're amazing. Second thing, once you have them and once you get used to them, it's very hard to not get used to them. So if you get these things, they're like crack. Expect to use them forever or don't use them at all. Like I said, I've taken these things to a couple of Halo 3 tournaments before Reach came out. Won every single one of them, and people there were like messing with my controller, and they were just like astonished by these things. So definitely, if you don't have them, check them out. They're a a really good setup. Okay, and fifth thing you're gonna need, some type of capture device. There's everything from the EasyCap 2.0 that's $8 on eBay, all the way up to the Hapag HD PVR, which is the HD PVR is amazing. I actually just got it. I've only put up about 4 or 5 videos with it, but it's a really good piece of hardware. I mean, it's pricey. I mean, it's $200, but you really get what you pay for with this thing. I mean, it's full 720p. The software that comes with it's kind of crap though. If you're on a Mac, as I am here, and I just Macs everywhere because I do iPhone stuff. But if you're on a Mac, grab a program called iTV. It's way better for editing and all that. And then get yourself a copy of and don't steal it, people. I'm a software developer. It really irks me when people steal software. I've had about 10,000 copies of my app stolen, which really upsets me. But whatever, that's a side note. Don't steal software. Anyway, Sony Vegas is out there, and there's free trials. Also, if you're affiliated with a school or university, you can go through Sony, and they'll give you a big discount, just like Adobe will for Photoshop. Most people don't know that. You can get Photoshop through most schools for $100. I mean, that's fair to pay for that that piece of software. Then iMovie's okay for beginning editors. I mean, it's not bad. It's something you can use to make montages, film clips, whatever. There's a couple other ones, but just get yourself some video editing software. Get a YouTube account going, kind of. Get that whole thing going, because when you're thinking about making good YouTube videos, you tend to play smarter. Let's see. So that's this setup, and this is somebody like myself. It's a pretty competitive gamer. I've won quite a few tournaments, and gone some places, done some things. So anyway, that's my setup. Now let's look at like the average setup, which is going to be my buddy Josh's setup at my apartment over here. So as you can see, we have a Daewoo 28-inch CRT TV from, I want to say, 1998. Just the regular Xbox, a controller, and a Xbox headset. Okay, now let me tell you what Josh says about that exact setup. His favorite joke is, I blame it on the Daewoo. He says that and I've seen it, on snow maps, if you're flashbanged, that's what it looks like the whole time. It just looks like you're flashbanged because of the snow and then the 9 pixels that are that television. If you're playing on a CRT TV or boob tube, you take that thing, throw it out the window, and go get some type of flat screen television. I don't recommend plasma for gaming. Second, if you are using the original Xbox headset and just the speakers in your TV, you're missing out. If you've never put one on. When you put one of these headsets on, you're going to freak out because I didn't know these sounds were in the game. I mean, you can hear everything. Like, especially if you're a competitive search and destroy player with a quality headset, you can hear people diving from a mile away. You can hear them coming through windows, stuff like that. Which that's the big thing. If you've ever been to an MLG event, it is loud as hell in there. You don't have a headset on, you're not hearing anything. The first year we went in 2007, I think we went to Dallas in 2007. We didn't have headsets. I cannot tell you if I heard a gunfire the 10 or 15 games we played. The next year we went, we all had Astros. We heard everything and just destroyed teams without headsets. So that's something that you definitely need. So the order of things I would buy and the order of how important they are. First of all, control freaks are $10. Those are a big thing. Second would be the headset over the television. Those are both equally important. It's just kind of how you prefer to go about it. But definitely you need control freaks, quality wired controller, headset, television, and a capture device. Another cool thing you can do with a wired controller, which is legal at MLG, something I do, I hate vibration, is you can open these controllers up through the back right here and rip out the vibrating module down here. If somebody wants a tutorial on it, I can do it for you. And you just yank them out. And the controller weighs about a third of what it used to weigh. I mean, my controller's feather light. And so that's a pretty sweet setup. But anyway, all right, we're running out of time here. So, oh yeah, last thing. Try to, as you're getting out there, making a name for yourself, try to affiliate yourself with really good companies and companies that you're a fan of. That's one of the reasons I'm, with Control Freak, Evil Controllers, and Optic Gaming. I like those guys, so I'm going to, put my stuff with their products and, their stuff. So definitely take it easy, guys. If you have any more videos or requests, hit me up on the YouTube channel and check out our iPhone app. Take it easy.